Hey everybody, this is Alpha Zero at your service. I'm going to do a review on a new episode of Log Horizon second season. In other words, Log Horizon 2 on episode 6. Now, this episode was pretty nice, you know. I think we finally get some small development for certain characters, you know. Especially for Lanicia herself, I believe. That's her name? Let me check. Yeah, Lanicia. Right now, like, things are getting a little hectic around here. I mean, like, literally, there's only one shocking point. I just go, like, what in the world just happened, you know? So, if anything else, like, and maybe there are some other things, too, that's been going on, you know? So, by any chance, let's just get started. Okay, at the small beginning before the opening, we see to it that, Henrietta and Mario are at the chamber where people revive up, and so far, like, Akatsuki is like, where am I, you know? After the opening, you know, we see to it that the murderer ends up having some problems of his own, like somehow he feels weakened or something, you know? And though I don't know what the issue is, though I don't really know what's up exactly. But after that, Lanicia and Mise, I think that's the person, ends up having a little talk with each other. And after a couple moments of talking about what's up, you know, they actually became friends. And Lanicia actually had some development right there. Unlike last episode, she says she couldn't be anyone's friend because she's totally different or something. I just go like, you gotta think twice about that, girl. And this time I think she might have like developed a little, but I felt like it was just kind of fast right there for me. You guys know what I mean? Because I did not expect her to actually accept that right away. Otherwise, if I misinterpreting it, please let me know please let me know what's up. Okay, after the talk between them, we see to it that Akatsuki ends up having a strange old dream, but after that she ends up being at a beach somewhere, you know? And she ends up meeting Shiro, and they end up talking to each other for a bit, and they realize that these particles are probably memory fragments. I go like, memory fragments? Like, they are offered up or something. I'm like, what the heck's going on? And they both said they're gonna try again or something, you know? By that time, like, they had a little small talk again, and then Akatsuki wakes up, and later, she sees that Mario, Renata, Rise, and let me see here, the girl with the two fox ears, Nazuna, I believe. Yeah, I think her name's Nazuna. Let me check it out real quick. Yeah, I think it's Nazuna. They end up talking to each other for a bit, you know, but by that time, it's like, Akatsuki says, hey, can you all help me out or something? And she wants to end this murderous attack, and since Shiro is gone, which she accidentally spit out, and Nazuna, I think that's the girl, I think that's the woman's name, Nazuna says like, you didn't tell me this, huh? And she asked him a question. She asked Akatsuki a question. Can you do it alone? And she says, no, that's why I want your help. Please, if you could teach me about these teachings or something, that would be great. They did mention that there are 8 teachings that DDD are aware of, you know? And so far, like, after that, I think there's a little, I think there's some small info on what's going on, especially the Goblin Wars. But one of Krusty's commanders or lieutenants says that her weapons are acting strange, and it's called Disaster. After that, there's been some information that involves like having to cook certain things without even having to be a chef yourself. I just go like, huh, that was pretty quick. Is that even possible? I've been wondering. And there's so much information about the sex traits or something, and I go like, huh, that's kind of strange. And you know, it's like this way, like, if you become, even if it's like this, something like that, if you are a man, if you play as a girl, your voice is going to be feminine, no matter, even if you are mad, and they go like, what? That's pretty strange or something. And then something about optical observation. They say that the distance between Akihabara and Mount Fuji is increasing. The distance from any between 2 points is increasing by a small amount. And something about Yamato getting bigger, and that was true. And he mentioned something about some kind of like how am I supposed to say it? Some kind of flavor text whatsoever that I'm not too familiar with. It just adds to the atmosphere. And the apocalypse is not over yet. And after a little meeting between like between Narzuna, Mariel, and Rize, Lanicia, and Akatsuki, they end up talking to each other about like how you expect to deal with this yourselves. You knew you should have spoken to us about this when you got this information, right? How long are you gonna intend to be alone for? One of them asked. But Akatsuki thought back then and says like I want to help her because I want to help her. That's why we're friends, you know. Lanicia says. Akatsuki says the same thing. They say they'll stop this murderer, but when we got to the beach, it seems like Krusty seems to be knowing that the goblins might be training. I go like, goblins are training? Are you serious? That's not a good sign right there, man. And lately, Krusty's lieutenant's weapons have been acting strange again, and in disaster, it ends up becoming some kind of strange old killing pillar. And Krusty gets out of the way, and as she tries to rescue him, you know, he ends up dying or disappearing, including her right arm. She goes like, what the heck just happened? Akatsuki says like mentions that the sword that the person's using is actually she's seen many times before. And Mariel's been wondering when like Naotogo was gonna give a call, you know. But later like Rize gets a call of what happened, probably from a guild, and I go like, oh boy, not a good sign. And after the ending, we see to it that we see a little preview, and then and I'm actually excited for it because I'm not really sure like well what's gonna happen, but it's called the Maidens of Water Temple. That's the next episode. Now I gotta say pretty nice episode, you know. I mean like some information's given to us that's good, but at the same time I don't know if it's actually like pacing itself to a point where I think it might have came out well, you know. I'm just saying, you know. But I still love the episode, you know. Some nice development with Akatsuki and Lanicia for the meantime. But hopefully, like, it keeps going on like that, and that's all I care about. So this episode's not too bad, you know. I think hopefully it gets better, you know. As always, like ever since watching season 1, it was a blast, if I remember. If you can give up that kind of hype like I had for this one, then pretty much it's considered one of my maybe favorites, but haven't decided on that yet. So if anything else, I'll end my review here, people. Expect another review up in about like 1 hour or so. So if anything else, I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you on my next video. Alright, later, peace out, bye bye.